In 2016, Oregon voters passed Measure 99, which provides funding for every 5th or 6th grade student in the state of Oregon the opportunity to attend and experience an outdoor school event. The OSU Extension Service Outdoor School Program oversees the allocation of this funding to school districts throughout the state. In the far southeast corner of Oregon lies Harney County, one of the most remote and underserved regions of our state. Recently, the number of kindergarten through 8th grade students enrolled in these small and rural schools ranged from 2 to 14 students. Often, the few students who attend these rural schools are also siblings who can commute upwards of 30 minutes one way. In 2019, 7 of 9 school districts in the county were not accessing Measure 99 funding. The OSU Outdoor School Program, which works to ensure that every student in Oregon has an equitable and impactful outdoor school experience, recognized this and began the process of identifying obstacles that limited participation in these programs. Over the past several years, the OSU Outdoor School Program worked closely with partners in the community to identify and better understand the barriers to participation for these Harney County students. These conversations and relationships with community stakeholders led to the identification of 2 main issues. These 7 small and rural school districts are K-8 schools with combined classrooms. This means that many of these schools don't always have an eligible 5th or 6th grade student in order to access Measure 99 funding. Additionally, during spring and fall months when outdoor school typically occurs, these students are often needed at home to work on the ranches where they live. Children leaving home for multiple days at a time during these key times of the year would not adequately reflect the values of the community. After developing a better understanding of the variables that have historically made outdoor school inaccessible to this region, the OSU Outdoor School Program then worked closely with the Harney County Educational Service District, ESD, to develop a 3-year Bridge to Outdoor School grant. This grant adapts the Measure 99 guidelines and allows the ESD to design a program that meets the unique needs of this incredible rural Harney County community. With this grant funding, the ESD began implementing their outdoor school programming in the fall of 2021 and was able to include all students from these small and rural schools. This past October, students attended a 3-day, 2-night outdoor school program at OMSI's Camp Hancock. This camp is in the heart of Central Oregon's high desert and adjacent to the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument. Here, students learned about geology and paleontology as they explored the breathtaking landscape, while learning about the various processes that formed the area and those that are now eroding it. Students were educated about the rock cycle and the local formations that represent 50 million years of geologic, climatic, and environmental change. Students also learned how various fossils form and what scientists can and have uncovered about the area's natural history by studying them. When asked about something new she learned at outdoor school, one student said, "I learned that fossils are actually only one kind of rock. Also, I learned how they were made and how and why there were so many leaf fossils versus animal ones." In March of 2023, students visited Anthony Lake's ski resort located in the Elkhorn Mountains as part of their spring outdoor school experience. For most students, this was their first experience skiing or snowboarding. During this trip, students were given lessons from the amazing staff at Anthony Lakes. Additionally, the Wallowa Avalanche Center gave a lesson on snow science, safety, and avalanche rescue. One student said their favorite part was interacting with peers and learning new skills, like what to do in an avalanche. These outdoor schools also provide various opportunities for students to work through diverse team challenges in order to build trust, cooperation, and group cohesion among the students. When asked what her favorite part about outdoor school was, one student said, "I would say my favorite part was learning about fossils and how they were made. also getting to hang out with all the schools. This unique outdoor school program gives these students the opportunities to meet, learn, and work alongside peers of their own age and grade. Opportunities that may readily exist in Oregon's more urban areas, but are not necessarily common at these remote and self-proclaimed frontier schools. Another student said, "I don't have a least favorite part of the trip, but if I had to have one, it would be leaving." With this grant funding, 50 students from the most remote and underserved portions of our state are now accessing and participating in an impactful outdoor school experience. The OSU Outdoor School Program believes in creating equitable, culturally responsive, and interdisciplinary outdoor school experiences for all students across Oregon. Every community has its unique needs, and the OSU Outdoor School Program is committed to continuing to collaborate and work closely with partners across the state to provide an empowering and inspiring learning experience for all students.